Just bask in the glory of art. Yeah. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Where's the president?
Has anyone seen the president?
Agent Fontanelle, have you seen the president?
No. Agent Smith, have you seen the president?
No. Agent Matthews, have you seen the president? No. Agent Swanson, have you seen the president?
No. Agent Smith, have you seen the president?
No. Agent Powell, have you seen the president? No. Agent Sparrow, have you seen the president? No. I think we've lost the president. We've lost the president. We've lost the president. Oh no. This is day one training. I wasn't so sure about these new agents. Do we have a location of the president? Mr. President, are you on? Mr. President, sir. Mr. President? Mr. President, sir? Mr. President, sir, have you seen the president, ma'am? Have you seen the president? Has anyone seen... Sir, ma'am with the camera, have you seen the president? Who are you?
I am the Phantom of Democracy! And I've kidnapped your precious president.
What? Why?
Because Americans invented the office of the presidency, and they've abused it. They've cheapened it. They've taken it for granted. America doesn't deserve to have a president.
Yes, we do.
Huh, prove it.
How?
Vote.
I already early voted.
Not just you, everyone has to vote. In 2008, more people voted for the winner of American Idol than voted in the presidential elections.
Really?
Yes. In 2016, 102 million people didn't vote, which is more than voted for either candidate.
Really?
Yes. College students, people of color, and the poor are far less likely to vote than their older, whiter, richer counterparts, which means the people who vote, the people that get elected, and the decisions that they make all skew towards the older, richer, and whiter.
Ew.
I know, right?
Okay, so what does this have to do with you kidnapping the president?
You have a captive college audience here. I'll release your precious president when you teach these students the history of the U.S. presidents and inspire them to vote. Like that student over there.
Who? Which one?
Woohoo!
Kaylee? Mimi? She's gone, isn't she? Agent Fontanelle, get over here.
Yes, Agent Smith!
What the? Sorry. The Phantom of Democracy has kidnapped the president. So we have to teach this audience the history of the U.S. presidents so they'll be an informed electorate and inspired to vote. And then the Phantom will release the president.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You're an easy sell.
Well, we have to learn the mistakes of our past to prevent the mistakes of our future, don't we, Agent Smith?
Yes, we do, Agent Fontanelle.
So, how many presidents have there been?
44.
Wait, I thought Barack Obama was the 44th president.
He was. There have been 45 presidents, but only 44 different men. 45 presidents, excuse me. One man was president 2 different times. He was the 22nd president and the 24th president.
Who was that?
Grover Cleveland.
Sorry. We had a president named Grover?
Yes.
That's funny.
Can we go now, please?
Sure, where are we going?
We're going to go around the country and sing songs about the history of the U.S. presidents.
Are we going to do it in a responsible, socially distanced way?
Yes. This is my half of the stage, and that's yours.
Oh. Well, what about the disgusting amounts of saliva we produce as we sing, like a fevered Jonathan Groff in Hamilton?
That's why the audience is seated 25 feet away from us. You're welcome.
Great. Great, high five. Sorry.
We just went over this. Social distancing.
Air five?
Air five.
Yeah.
All right. First stop, Philadelphia. Whoa! Wow. Okay, here we are at Independence Hall in Philadelphia. This is where the Founding Fathers signed the Constitution. Now we have to sing a song about the Founding Fathers.
You mean like George Washington, Benjamin Franklin?
Well, yes, but let's just stick to presidents.
Benjamin Franklin wasn't the president?
No.
Not even once?
No. Okay, so the first 5 presidents were all Founding Fathers. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe. Got it?
Got it.
Great, here's a hat. Thank you, Agent Sparrow. Now you need to sing a song. Cue music.
I thought we were gonna sing a song.
I'll be your backup.
Okay. There came from all the colonies the sons of liberty. They didn't like King George for taxing all their tea. They did some stuff and wore some wigs and wrote to one another. They're on all our cash and we call them the Founding Fathers.
Good.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Here, I'll help you. It's like the Revolutionary War. You get it?
Got it, yeah.
There came from all the colonies the sons of liberty. They drafted a declaration that said, "Don't tread on me." They caused the British Empire quite a spot to bother. They started a war, started a country, and we call them the Founding Fathers. Great! Now say their names.
Okay, George Washington
Was the father of the Revolution.
James Madison
Was the father of the Constitution.
Thomas Jefferson
Was the father of the Declaration of Independence.
and John Adams was the father of one of our future presidents.
James Monroe was called the last cocktail because he wanted to remind everyone the revolution was where it's at.
Washington,
Adams,
Jefferson,
Madison, and Monroe. They are the Founding Fathers.
and if you don't know, now you know. This is great. I feel like I could go on forever.
Let's just do one more verse.
Okay.
George Washington,
Didn't want the job, but did it anyway.
James Madison,
War of 1812 was not his greatest day.
Thomas Jefferson,
Got the French to sell us
lots of land called Louisiana, and John Adams was the husband of one of our oldest feminists.
James Monroe had his Monroe Doctrine because he wanted to remind everyone to leave America alone. Washington,
Adams,
Jefferson,
Madison, and Monroe, they are the Founding Fathers now. You know. Okay, that went well.
Who's next?
You tell me,
What?
who was our 6th president?
I don't know.
Okay, who's the next president you can name?
Abraham Lincoln?
Okay, he's the 16th president, so 10 more to go. Let's ask the audience. Does anybody know who the 6th president was? Yeah! Come get it. Little short.
Good throw.
Nice work. See, guys, there's prizes involved when we ask you questions. John Quincy Adams. Here's some fun facts. He was the first son of a president to become president. He's also the only president to serve in Congress after his presidency.
Those are fun facts.
Are you ready for some not so fun facts?
No?
Of the first 6 presidents, only 2 of them did not enslave people.
Which two?
Audience? Of the first 6 presidents, Which two of them did not enslave people? That's right, Bertie. It was John Adams and both of the Adams. That's right, John Adams and his son, John Quincy Adams. They are also the only two of that bunch to have only served one-term presidencies because they were both deemed difficult.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, George Washington, founding father of this country,
Enslaved his fellow human beings.
Thomas Jefferson, the guy who wrote all men are created equal.
Enslaved his fellow human beings.
Whoa.
And it gets worse.
No.
Guess how many of the first 18 presidents enslaved their fellow human beings?
I don't want to know.
12.
What?
Yep.
12 out of our first 18 presidents enslaved their fellow human beings.
Yes.
That's 25% of all of our presidents.
I know.
Ever.
I know.
So what do we do about that?
We do what we're doing. We tell their stories. We tell the stories of those early presidents who didn't own people. John Adams, John Quincy Adams, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln. We tell the story of our 7th president, Andrew Jackson.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he was known as the founder of the modern presidency, he was a populist, and he was our first Democrat. He was also super racist, also enslaved his fellow human beings, and he signed the Indian Removal Act.
Can't we just skip past all of the presidents who were enslavers?
No, we tell their stories. We reckon with our past. We try to be better in the future.
Can we at least sing some more?
Okay. I'll hold up a picture, and I'll tell you a little bit about them, and then you can sing a short song.
That's not really what I meant.
Cue tuba. This is not the tuba? Tuba. Thanks. This is Martin Van Buren, 8th president. He was Andrew Jackson's chosen successor. He was the first president born an American citizen. All the presidents before him were born as British subjects.
Okay, here goes. With your huge side whiskers and your crazy hairdo, you were Jackson's number 2, Martin Van Buren.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, little short, moving on. This is William Henry Harrison, 9th president. He was the first Whig president.
I thought all those old guys were Whigs.
No, the Whigs were a political party. They were opposed to Jackson's Democrats. Whig with an H.
Not Whig with a W?
Moving on. William Henry Harrison had the shortest term of office of any...
I know this story.
Okay.
Song. Glory, glory, hallelujah. William Henry Harrison, we hardly knew ya. You gave a long speech in the rain and got pneumonia. Your term was only 30 days long.
Better!
Thank you.
Okay, now just watch and learn. Next is John Tyler. First VP to become the press. He owned people like most of the rest. James Cale Polk annexed the Texans. Fought a war with the Mexicans. Zachary Taylor was a war hero.
But owning made him a zero.
Millard Fillmore didn't enslave.
Fact.
He still signed the Fugitive Slave Act. Franklin Pierce made Kansas bleed. James Buchanan watched the state secede. So without too much thinking, in 1860 we elected Lincoln. Not yet.
We made it!
Yes, we made it to Abraham Lincoln.
Yay!
Now it's time to talk about the Civil War.
Oh, one sec, I have a thing. One sec.
She has a thing. I don't know what this is.
One sec.
Thank you, sir.
Can we play Civil War?
Different Civil War.
You know, Captain America versus Iron Man.
No, like Union versus Confederacy.
Winter Soldier versus War Machine.
It was the North versus the South.
Ant-Man versus Spider-Man.
Focus.
Oh, you meant, like, the American Civil War.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still want to play?
Well, yeah.
Great, I have hats.
Cool, awesome. Sorry. You guys learned anything yet? Yes, I hear yes. What'd you learn? They don't like to talk
Talking to the people?
They don't like to talk to me.
You're the South, I'm the North.
Okay, fine.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, huh!
Well, hello there, Johnny Reb.
Hello there, Billy.
I hear all you southern states want to secede from the Union so you can keep your slaves.
Well, I hear your President Abraham Lincoln is a tyrant.
Is not.
Is too.
Well, we're going to win this war because we have all the money and all the factories.
Well, Black Widow's a double agent, and she's doing stuff for us right now, so you're actually not going to win the war.
I lost her. Sparrow, Agent
Just
Sparrow.
kidding. I know that Abraham Lincoln wasn't a tyrant. He was the first Republican. He ended the Civil War. He abolished slavery. I'll let you take this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. A house divided against itself cannot stand, half slave, half free, must not be the law of the land. With malice toward none and charity for all, let's bind the nation's wounds so that this nation shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
3 cheers for Abraham Lincoln. Hip,
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! And so Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth on April 14th, 1865 in Washington, D.C. at Ford's Theater. Andrew Johnson became the next president. Congress found him too sympathetic to the South, and he was the first president to be impeached. The nation was low. We were down and out. And then, onto our national stage came the Gilded Age, where politicians were bought and sold, and we were all crazy for gold. And corruption and graft went on the rampage.
Hey, looking good.
You too.
Thanks.
U.S. Grant had so many scandals, one could hardly get a handle, and Rutherford B. Hayes had the gumption to put an end to Reconstruction. Yes, corruption was all the rage in the Gilded Age.
Poor James Garfield was shot by a poor slob who only wanted the president to give him a job. Chester Arthur was a dandy. He had 80 pairs of pants. He was a Gilded Age fop whose parties never stopped.
Yes, the parties were all the rage in the Gilded Age.
Say, did you hear the one about Grover Cleveland?
No, tell me the one about Grover Cleveland.
He had a child out of wedlock.
No.
Yes, and when the child asked, "Mom, Mom, Vaughn did. Gone to the White House. Ha ha ha.
Yes, the scandals were all the rage in the Gilded Age. Then Ben Harrison got votes from a fake mob, and Grover Cleveland came back again and did an honest job. Say, did you hear the one about Grover Cleveland's daughter?
No, tell me the one about Grover Cleveland's daughter.
They named a candy bar after his daughter Ruth and called it Baby Ruth.
It's not really a joke, it's more like a fun fact.
Oh, it's kind of funny, right?
McKinley fought a war in Spain.
Now we all remember the main
Assassination number 3.
An anarchist shot McKinley. Yes, the restoration were all the rage. Yes, the parties were all the rage. Yes, the scandals were all the rage in the Gilded Age.
In the Gilded Age.
Okay, time to go to Theodore Roosevelt State Park in Montana.
Cool.
Doing great work. Now, in 1902, the young President Theodore Roosevelt was hunting bear in the wilderness when the bear was shot by other members of the hunting party. The hunters tied the wounded bear to a tree and said, "Mr. President, here's a bear for you to finish off." But when Roosevelt saw the miserable state of the bear, he refused to shoot it because he thought it was unsportsmanlike.
Oh, thank you, Teddy.
Bear hug! Oh. Air hug. A journalist heard about the incident and drew a cartoon of Roosevelt refusing to shoot the helpless bear. The whole country heard about it, and then a toy maker asked the White House if he could name his stuffed bear dolls Teddy's Bears. And the toy we know today as the teddy bear was born.
Fun fact.
It is a fun fact.
Can I take this off now?
No, we're going to sing the Teddy Roosevelt Trustbuster song.
The Who Water song?
Roosevelt was a trustbuster. He busted trusts. Corporations were forming monopolies or trusts, and Roosevelt didn't want them to get too big and powerful, so he busted them. Get it?
Sorta.
Let's just sing the song. Cue music. How many trusts could a trustbuster bust if a trustbuster could bust trusts? Railroad,
Pulley!
steel,
Pulley!
oil.
Pulley!
Yeah! Those are the trusts that Roosevelt busts. Meatpacking,
Pulley!
coal,
Pulley!
food and drug.
Pulley!
Yeah! Those are the trusts that Roosevelt busts. Chua. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
Bust! 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 Now conservation means the preservation of the flora and fauna of our great nation.
Teddy signed the policies that let the animals run free.
And he exclaimed, that one's yours. Okay. Good job, you guys. Theodore Roosevelt was also known for his foreign policy. His motto was, "Speak softly and carry a big stick. You will go far."
Wow, Theodore Roosevelt did a lot.
That's why he's on Mount Rushmore. Pop quiz, hotshots. Who are the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore? Washington. One more time. Lincoln. Jefferson. And Roosevelt! Look at you guys.
Oh, good job.
Nice.
Teddy Roosevelt also liked to say bully a lot.
Yeah, in his day, it meant wonderful or great.
It's also just super fun to say, bully! Say it with me, everybody. Bully!
But don't be one.
So who's next?
27th President William Howard Taft.
Oh, what did he do?
Well, he was so big.
How big was he?
He was so big, he got stuck in the White House bathtub.
Is that all he did?
No. He was the only president to go on to become Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Fun fact. Who's next?
You tell me.
Oh, not yet.
Who's our 28th president?
I don't know.
He was president from 1913 to 1921. Doesn't ring any bells? Okay. He's the only president with a PhD.
I still don't know.
Audience? Time to go.
Where are we going?
To school.
To where?
Somewhere else now. Wow.
It's cold.
I know, it's cold here. Okay, here we are at Western Colorado University in Gunnison, Colorado.
Never heard of it.
We're here because our 28th president, Woodrow Wilson, was known as the schoolmaster. And this is a multiple choice song.
Bad at quizzes.
You've got it. Believe me. If you're feeling ill, son, take a pill, son. But if you want to know about government, you go see Dr. Wilson.
I got it.
Yep.
Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He's the one with the PhD.
Complicated legacy.
That's Woodrow Wilson. Yep. He's the man with the plan.
Who Princeton
He's
banned.
got the way and he's got the Wilson. He's so smart, that's why he teaches last president to write his own speeches. Pop quiz!
Oh, I'm so bad at tests.
The Wilson administration passed lots and lots of legislation, but then what happened? A, grasshopper infestation. B, World War II, or C, World War I.
I'm thinking grasshopper infestation. Do you guys have any thoughts? Oh, I'm hearing a lot of C and a lot of World War I, so I think we'll go with C.
It's C, World War I.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Birdie.
Tell me, what are we fighting for? This is Europe's Great War. Tell me, Woodrow Wilson. In order to prevent another world war, Woodrow Wilson dreamed up A, the Hall of Justice, B, the United Nations, or C, the League of Nations.
All I know is Justice League. Help? I hear a lot of confident C's. We'll go with C.
That's right, we got a smart audience tonight. It's C, the League of Nations.
Okay.
You have a...
Yes, I do. Thank you.
This was my pop quiz.
It's my pop quiz now.
Okay.
Princeton University recently renamed the Woodrow Wilson School of Public and International Affairs because A, that name is too long, B, his name was too alliterative, or C, Wilson's racism was significant and consequential even by the standards of his own time.
Gotta be C, right? Is it C, Agent Fontanelle?
The answer is C. I'll let you take
Oh,
this.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So with his wife by his side, quietly he died, did Woodrow Wilson. A 14-point legacy with some white supremacy, that's Woodrow Wilson. How did you know that about Princeton University?
I read about it on the internet, and everything you read on the internet is true.
Everything on the internet is not true.
Just kidding. I checked it with 3 reliable sources before using it in my quiz graphic.
Oh, nice.
How do you know so much about all of the presidents, Agent Smith?
Well, when I was a student, I saw a play where two Secret Service agents, who were actually quite capable singer, dancer, actors, sang songs about the history of the US presidents. I loved it, and I learned a lot.
Whoa.
Did I just blow your mind?
A little.
Don't think about it too much. Now we're in the Roaring 20s.
Oh.
Time to go to a movie theater.
What are we seeing?
A silent film.
Ooh.
Cue music.
No music? No? We're really on our own for this one.
I know. How's it going out there? You guys getting cold yet? No? You're good? Whoa, there's a lot of people over here. Hey. Oh, it's our music. No help on this one, I guess. Okay.
Not at all.
In 1920, Warren G. Harding is elected president. He had many scandals and died after 2 years in office. Calvin Coolidge becomes the 30th president. He was known as Silent Cal. A woman once begged him she could get him to say more than 2 words, and he replied, "You lose." So the Roaring 20s come to an end with the stock market crash and the Great Depression. Fontanelle, where'd you go?
I can't afford the price of a movie ticket. It's the Great Depression, and Herbert Hoover is doing nothing to help us. People can't afford to pay their bills. People can't afford to pay their bills. People can't afford to live in shanty towns called Hoovervilles. People can't afford to pay their bills.
Nope.
Life is getting to be mighty drag.
Yes, it is.
Life is getting to be mighty drag.
Such a drag out here.
Life is long and oh so sad. Empty pockets are called Hoover flags. Life is getting to be mighty drag. The worst hard time is where you rank it.
Sing it, woman.
Newspapers now my Hoover blanket keeps the cold at bay another day.
It keeps the cold at bay another day. This just in, we have a new president. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Democrat from New York, becomes the 32nd president of the United States.
Mom, Dad, come on! President Roosevelt's on the radio. It's a fireside chat.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
That sounds good.
In my first 100 days, I pledge a new deal for the American people. The WPA, the CCC, the PWA, and the SEC.
So many initials.
It's official.
He's got a plan.
To get America working again. This just in, Hitler invades Poland, the Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor, the US is drawn into World War II.
Oh no!
Now here's what we're going to do about World War II.
Ooh.
D-Day will bring about VE Day, and the A-bomb will bring about VJ Day.
So many initials.
It's official.
He's got a plan.
To put America back on top again. Oh, music.
President, your legs, they work again.
Oh. I know, child. It's a miracle. No, it's not. It's vaccines. So, FDR died shortly after being elected for the 4th time. He was president for 12 years. They don't let you do that anymore. Then, after World War II, we had the Cold War.
A war fought in Alaska.
No, the Cold War.
Just kidding, I know what the Cold War was.
Okay.
The Cold War was an ideological war between communism and democracy. It was a war where no battles were fought, but we all lived under the shadow of the threat of nuclear war.
Very good.
The presidents after FDR were Harry Truman and Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Very good, Agent Fontanelle.
Thank you, I remember that from my social studies class. Oh, can we go to a suburb?
Why?
Trust me.
Okay.
Okay, here we are in America's first post-war suburb, Levittown. It's emblematic of the 1950s American dream. Owning your own home that looks like everybody else's home, with a big lawn on a big curved street and...
Oh, and all of the Levittown leases included a clause barring the houses from being owned or occupied by non-white people.
What?
Yep.
Come on!
It's emblematic of the 1950s.
You're so wise. Can I still tell a story about the suburbs?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
cute.
Thanks. Yeah. It's a look.
I'm ready.
You better be. Okay, after the war, the country boomed. Those who could afford it moved out of the cities and into suburbs. They bought big cars and ate at McDonald's and cue music. Whoa, whoa, everything is nifty. Whoa, 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 in the 50s. Truman dropped the bomb to end the war. Eisenhower built the road so we could vacation more. Whoa, whoa, everything is nifty. Whoa, 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 in the 50s.
Oh, yeah?
What are you doing?
It's the Cold War. The Russians are coming, remember?
Oh, right.
Get under your desk and cover your head.
What they used to say, better dead than red.
We've drank the Iron Curtain.
Atomic age is certain.
Gonna beat you into space.
Capitalism in your face!
What?
I don't know, you were going too fast.
We built the Berlin Wall.
We're gonna make it fall.
We're gonna crush you all.
Korea, we've entered a war in Korea. It's the Cold War.
In 1960, we elected our youngest president ever. John F. Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
JFK also had the most glamorous first lady ever, Jackie Kennedy. One of his first acts as president was to create the Peace Corps. But he also sent troops to Vietnam. He was committed to civil rights. But one day, while riding in a parade in Dallas, he came to a tragic end. It was November 22nd, 1963.
And so JFK was the fourth president to be assassinated. He was only president for 1,000 days, but his shadow would loom large over all future presidents, and his assassination would change the way Americans felt about their president and about themselves.
Okay, here we are in Washington, D.C. Fontanelle, where'd you go again?
Peace, man!
What are you doing?
It's the 60s, man!
Okay.
Dig this song, man!
Stop saying man.
Okay, man! Hey, hey, LBJ! We're civil rights legislation, that's okay, but it's still going wrong. Vietnam singing, hey, hey, LBJ. Hey, hey, LBJ. Listen, JFK, there's a wall in Berlin now, what do you say? Hey, hey, LBJ.
LBJ, that's Lyndon Baines Johnson, by the way.
Hey, hey, Richard Nixon, you're the first president to resign, broke some laws and you crossed some lines. But you sealed your own fate with Watergate, singing, hey, hey, Richard Nixon. Hey, hey, Richard Nixon, left a mess that we're still fixing. You're so smart, but it fell apart, singing, hey, hey, Richard Nixon.
I am not a crook.
Yes, you are. We're bored, 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 with bored, bored, bored. Everybody on the dance
Cut the
floor.
music.
Do
the Jimmy Carter? No, cut the Delany.
Come on.
We are not doing a disco song. Do the Jimmy Carter?
Yeah.
He's a peanut farmer?
Yeah.
Can we just skip the 1970s, please? Ford pardoned Nixon, and Jimmy Carter had some good ideas about the environment, but he wasn't too convincing. Moving on.
Who's next?
We're going to California.
Ooh.
Wow! Yay! The temperature is rising! Oh! Hollywood sign.
Ooh.
Hurry up. Okay, our 40th president was Ronald Reagan. His signature economic policy was called Reaganomics. Do I have any econ majors in the house tonight? Anybody who can explain Reaganomics for us? The floor is open. Trickle down, that's
Ooh.
right.
Ooh.
Any other details? No.
Say something about
Say
it. and
more.
put it down and you get a t-shirt.
Yeah, the
Yes.
middle of the minute. Well,
Just shoot that way.
Yep.
There was a lot from over
that
there.
general direction gave it the best effort.
Raise
Unlike
to
the t-shirt cannon, but that's okay.
it. Okay, I'll talk about Reaganomics.
Okay, you got this.
Yeah. Reaganomics is the idea that decreased taxes for businesses and the wealthy would lead to increased investments, which would lead to more jobs, which would lead to a balanced budget. This may or may not be the reason that the United States went from the highest creditor nation to the highest debtor nation during the Reagan years. Also, his wife Nancy created the Just Say No to Drugs campaign. Reagan was president for most of the 80s. Anybody have anything else about, oh.
No. Drugs?
No.
Drugs. More.
More. Oh.
Ooh. Whoa, it's a revolution. Ronnie used to be in the movies.
like that movie with the chimp.
That is not so relevant, but Ronnie had another plan. Governor of California.
Are you a joker or a king?
Great communicating, but Reagan had another plan. Whoa, it's a revolution. Whoa, a Reagan revolution. Reagan in a landslide.
We're going into space.
And winning the arms race, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Whoa, it's a revolution. Whoa, a Reagan revolution. Trickle down, trickle down, trickle down now. 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 Yeah,
Yeah! Woo!
Okay, the Cold War is over. The economy is booming. The internet and cell phones have been invented. And since we're already in California, let's visit the set of America's favorite new reality show.
What happens when you throw 4 ex-presidents into a house together? It's the Presidents! My name is George Herbert Walker Bush, and I do not like to eat Brussels sprouts.
Hi, I'm Bill Clinton. I can feel your pain.
I'm George W. Bush. I'm the solder.
Hello, I'm Barack Obama. I'm the first black president of the United States of America.
Clinton, do you know where my peanut butter is?
That depends on what the definition of the word is.
You're not gonna fool me this time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you ate my peanut butter. What seems to be the problem, boys?
I did not eat that peanut butter.
Clinton ate my peanut butter.
I did not eat that peanut butter.
I just don't think we can all live in a house together.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Great, here comes the one.
Now, gentlemen, we all have to live in this house together, and this is a democracy. Some of us like peanut butter, some of us don't. Some of us like it so much, it makes us greedy. But we need to have transparency in our dealings with one another. And we need some change around here.
Change we can believe in.
That's right, Poppy Bush. Give me a pound. Now, President Clinton, I'd like you to say something nice about President George W. Bush's presidency. All right. Your greatest legacy will be the amount of money you gave to Africa for AIDS relief. That was really nice of you.
Now, Junior, I want you to say something nice about Clinton's presidency. Well, you decreased both unemployment and the deficit, and you appointed the late, great Ruth Bader Ginsburg to the United States Supreme Court.
Good. Now, there's something I want to say about the presidency. The office of the President of the United States of America is greater than any one of us. There have been men in the past who have come to define this role and give it a certain personality, but their times were brief. And it's not their personalities that matter, but their actions.
President Gerald Ford said, "Our great republic is a government of laws and not of men."
Good point, W.
So it doesn't really matter what a president is like. It matters what they do and why they do it.
That's right. And we, all of us, have to remain educated and on our toes in order to elect the right man or woman. All right? Now, pounds all around. Come on, people, give it up. Bush 41. Pew! Crazy Bill Clinton. Pew! Bush 43. Blow it up. Pew! And here we are, 2020. So much is happening, it's going to be a chapter in future social studies books. So how do teachers and historians and textbook writers talk objectively about a president who has the highest approval rating among Republicans, but the lowest approval rating among all Americans of any president in modern US history. One way to look at it is to say that the country is more divided now than at any point since the Civil War.
Another way to look at it would be to say that President Donald Trump has been treated very unfairly by a hostile liberal media. Before the coronavirus pandemic, unemployment was low and the stock market was high. Maybe he tweets too much, but he's not afraid to tell it like it is.
Another way to look at it would be to say that he's the third president to be impeached, the first in 150 years to be censored by Congress for using racist language, and he presided over the longest government shutdown in history to fight with Congress over the construction of an actual physical wall between the US and Mexico. So he gets me really worked up.
So what do we do about the current state of things?
The only thing we can do.
Sing?
Vote. And before we can vote, we have to do what?
I feel like this is a trick question.
We have to have a debate! Welcome to the 2020 presidential debate rap battle. The oldest president in history is being challenged by a man who's even older. It's Joe versus the volcano, the thriller in vanilla. Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. Woo!
I was elected vice president in 08. Now it's time to set some malarkey straight. Drop the beat! I missed it. Hey, can we stop it? Hey, can we drop it again? While I was biding my time, you were biting my rhymes. My favorite jam is parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. I don't talk the walk. I'm Joey from the block. You know that you can trust me 'cause I'm solid as a rock.
This is how we do this. You can trust me.
I have the best words.
Could we hear him?
I'm the T to the R to the UMP. And no one has more respect for women than me. My dog whistles are loud if you're in the right crowd, 'cause I'm draining the swamp right here in DC.
I'm older than you, but my mind is younger. I know the youth of America thirst and hunger for someone with ability to show some civility, show positivity and not fear-monger. Your writing is revision. Your math is division. You have person, man, woman, camera, TV cognition.
Say it ain't so, Joe. I hear your whack trend. And just so you know, I have one black friend. Where my Kanye at? Kanye? You're supposed to tweet him. He's supposed to be here. That hombres are on notice. In case you didn't notice. Where they're shooting. 'Cause I'm the law and order POTUS.
Is it fair to say that this nation understood
radical anarchists who just want chaos and destruction?
conspiracies to conduct these violent acts into areas that they don't necessarily come from in order to instigate violence? I think that's illegal.
Your rhetoric of fear is not what people want to hear. They want a man with a plan, so listen here. Raise minimum wage, 2 years of college free. Raise teacher pay and make the wealthy pay a fee. You say tyranny, overreach, nanny state beware. Oh, I'm sorry, did we give too many people health care?
Yes. Where have you gone, Joe Biden? I hear that you've been hiding, sipping on an iced breve. Hold my coffee. Why all you liberals have your panties in bunches? We'll defeat this virus with tweets and hunches.
Yeah, go on.
Nobody knows more about epidemiology than me. I have an uncle who went to MIT. This coronavirus is like a little ouchie. I'm a very stable genius and I'm gonna fire Fauci. And listen, if you wear a mask, you're a wussy. And if you're a 10, come over here. Let me grab you.
Shut up, man!
Oh yeah, 47 years in politics. Okay, we'd like to thank you for coming to tonight's presidential debate rap battle. Please go out and vote. We have the lovely people from the League of Women Voters here to help you get registered or check your registration. Stay informed and stay involved. You are the future of this country.
If you saw something here tonight that resonated with you, like, ooh, I want a president who's like that again.
Or, ooh, I don't want a president like that again.
Or, why have all of the presidents been men?
Then vote for change.
Or vote for the status quo.
Just vote.
President Barack Obama said, the most important title is not president, the most important title is citizen. Whoa! Did we just blow your mind? Got it?
Okay, let's go tell the Phantom that this audience promises to be an informed citizenry.
Agent Smith, I have a confession to make.
What?
There is no phantom of democracy.
What?
It was just me all along.
What?
Yeah, I had like a cape and a mask and stuff. And
Why would you do that?
well, I knew that you knew a lot about history and the presidents, and I thought it would be a cool way to psych this audience up to go vote.
Good work, Agent Fontanelle.
Thank you, Agent Smith.
Wait, so did you kidnap the president?
No, the president's right here.
Where?
There.
Oh, I get it. The next president could be any one of you.
The president is just one of us. The United States of America is going through some serious growing pains in 2020, but we're still the freest, most diverse democratic republic on the planet. And every 4 years, one person out of the crazy mix of us gets chosen to be our president. Agent Smith, can we sing one more song?
Yes, we can, Agent Fontanelle. Yes, we can. Who are the presidents? They are the residents of a big White House in Washington, D.C. Before they were presidents, they were just residents of this great big country, just like you and me. Before we don't have the keys, we don't have the words, we don't have the queens, the chic, yeah, this great big country, just like you and me. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, and Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson. Sing it with us, everybody. Okay. Mark Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Hogan, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, and Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, and Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, FDR, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush and Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump. Now everyone, those are the presidents. Those are the presidents. Those are the presidents. Those are the presidents. Are you registered to vote? 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 Are you registered to vote?